Okay. Right, that's looking fine, as is the preview. So yeah. Camera will be still a bit tilted from when I shifted it at another point. But I'm not going to mess with that now. It won't matter in a minute. Okay, right. So, everything seems to be running. It's still taking a moment to recognize the streaming time. That's fine. Always does. So, today we are back with more Heroes of the Storm. Because it's a Friday, and I did say I wanted to get into a thing where I would play Heroes of the Storm on a Friday and to try and get my level up. So, that is what we'll be doing. I did not stream on Wednesday because my basically my jaw is still actually hurting. Something has been up with it for this week, and it wasn't quite as bad on Monday, and then got slightly worse. So I decided to skip Wednesday, but I didn't want to skip Friday as well. So we are gonna start. But yeah, so I don't know what is wrong with my jaw, but it is still bothering me even now. But I have taken some painkillers, so I shouldn't feel it too much in a little bit. So I'm going to do my standard ARAM first, just to, as I like to say, get the stupid out. And let's just get my fingers warmed up. This time, doesn't quite taste like soap. So I may have I quickly had to wash out this big mug that I've got, and I filled it up with some water and brought it back in. And just as I sat down and was preparing to do stuff, I could see there was a slight sort of white film on the top where the dishwashing liquid I had used had not entirely been washed out. So I was like, oh, glad I did not start streaming and then try and do that. Right. Depending on. Let's see. There's only one other tank. That would butcher. Okay. I would feel more comfortable if anybody took something a bit more ranged. So a spellcaster of some form, but we don't really have that, do we? It's interesting. No, I can still taste it a little bit. I should have left it. I probably should have left my big bug to dry off and not immediately drunk water out of it. I think the Patch Ricochet is probably a better idea for this at the moment. Because the nearby enemy minions, we're going to keep pushing in. So, keep getting health. Devour does grant regen, though, which is quite nice.
5, 4, 3, 2,
no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do regens. Now, I have actually been... I don't tend to play Stitches too much, but I have actually been playing with them in the ARAMs. So this is not entirely weird to me to do. Okay. I mean, the issue the Butcher is going to have in this is the fact that he's not going to easily be able to charge, no matter what he does, so it's going to be a problem. But he's still going to try. Which I will give him kudos for. He attempted a dangerous move. No, that wasn't who I meant to grab. I was hoping to grab Jaina. Oh, the person playing Orphe has got the I think it's is it the babyface skin? I think it's called. It's the most recent one. I do realise that grabbing me right does not affect me as much as it affects everybody else. I've not gotten good with the hook. That has been. No, that's gonna be that. It's gonna be an issue in this game. So they've got to grab, they've got to push. we are kind of late game, which is the problem. I actually had a game recently in a quick match where they had like Lucio, Tassadar, I'm trying to think who else. Might have been Linar as well, but they basically had a lot of characters who could push and move, and it became, yep, as they are right now, really frustrating because their Lucio would basically push you back and Tassadar would block, and it was unique. Still won that quick match though. Oh, got Lucio though. I'll take that. The problem is, the minute someone gets grabbed is the minute they are focusing on them so heavily. It makes it very difficult to actually achieve any goal objective. So I can do what I can do. I can. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Butcher should not have charged in there. That was foolish. I mean, the problem is still always going to be the same thing. I'm just. I need to get better with the hook. That's the one thing I have not really. Got a minute. That's one trick I can do at least. So, damn it. Can't do a great deal on this one. Basically, that's a slam heal. Yep. So I sat down and watched the new episode of WandaVision earlier. I will not give spoilers. Don't worry about that. It was really good though. It was a heavy on exposition episode, so they're basically explaining a large amount of what is going on. Nope. It's the only thing we can't. Gotta make if. I was hoping for the grab did not go off. Time to push again is not. I mean, this is why I was saying about a mage for ARAM would have felt more useful. Why? Why are you trying to charge him? I cannot get baited out. If I get baited out, that's the worst thing they could do. Because they're going to try and do that. They're going to try and grab. You're going to be bitches. Because what they want is for us to grab us. That's the thing. They're using that. That's their one trick. Gorgeous, yeah, definitely. The other one I could do bullshit. I don't know why he's charging, but he's charging darker. I mean, you can't do a great deal otherwise, so it's the only other problem. Because if you just charge anyone else, they'll quickly hit him. That's the issue. This is the melee versus ranged situation, which always happens with ARAM. Your team takes, or is only given a large amount of melee, you're kind of stuck with it. I have quite enjoyed playing Stitches though when I've been playing him as a tank recently. Nope.
Status confirmed.
Just can't do anything because we don't have the AOE. Oh yeah, that's a great move. Show that you just like, oh well, I'm getting killed, so I don't care anymore. So, like, instead of actually trying to play. I'm gonna get through that entire cup so quickly. It's such a douchey thing to do. Just like, oh well, we're losing, so I'm gonna go AFK. It's a crap move to do because it makes things so in any sort of ranked or anything like that, are you gonna do the exact same? I don't know. They still did. I mean, that's the thing. Still. God damn it. I think. I got stunned. I literally had no idea what was causing it. Fucking nailed that. But this is the thing. They have one trick, and if their one trick doesn't work, then that is what then causes the problem for them. Which is perfectly fine for us, because that's what we need. We need that one trick of theirs not to work. Which is why I don't like people who like, oh, we're losing, so we're going to go AFK. I don't like that thought, because it doesn't... I wasn't going to let her try and run. But that's the thing. That's why I don't like the idea of, like, giving up in this game. No, that's the same. It's the same problem. I just can't do anything. And the second time this got grabbed, I tried to get him. See, that was weird. I thought I hit 1. Or maybe I hit Q. I thought I hit 1 to try and pull out Arnis. But maybe I didn't.
Crazy quick, huh?
Truly, you know, what a great team player. What am I supposed to do exactly? How would they play any better? And I get that, yeah, my hook is not great, but there's not only so much I can do.
Encouragement activated. You will do better next time. Key lost. Warning.
I'm, however,
Fall
just
under
gonna be
attack by hostile forces.
just. Man, I can type quick. But I mean, seriously, what am I meant to do here exactly?
Alert. Your core is under attack.
The minute I make a move to try to stop them, they immediately are on top of me. He's playing fucking Butcher. They're playing. This is that moment of like, it's all I can do is like, oh, this person's playing terrible. It's like, dude, you're not playing better. You're playing Butcher, who is a late. You've picked Butcher as well. Out of 3 characters you could pick, who's a late game hero. in a thing where if the game runs long, that's not usually a good thing. I'm imagining that given that we just stood there, they were still bitching and making little comments because... Because good lord. Also, it's an ARAM. Who gives a shit? That's the thing. I use the ARAM to practice. I use it to warm up. I do not give a crap about it in the actual game. If I lose an ARAM, if I lose a rank match, then I'm more annoyed. But I find that like sort of the sort of toxic sort of behavior. Because the fact is that match we were fucked. Because almost all of our people were close range, especially for damage. Butcher was not going to be able to do much there. Because he couldn't charge anybody, so that he wasn't useful for that. So. It's the weird thing that people get. Like people are very sort of like, oh, it's this person's fault. It's this person's like, no, it's just that we had a bad composition. Usually, that's the actual thing. In an ARAM, you only get certain set of characters. You're not always sure they're going to work well together. I mean, Jesus. Also, who takes the ARAM seriously? I see obviously the irony of me talking about who takes the ARAM seriously and I'm still talking about it, but I tend to get a little obsessive about these things. Yeah. The phrase is not great. Okay, if they're gonna go my favorite, I can go to Haka. I'd go Zeratul if I was at all confident with Zeratul, but I am not confident with Zeratul. Also, stealthy heroes don't work great on this. I remember Pingles were kicking. I also think the stealth heroes don't work too well in the ARAM. Just because you can't ambush people as easily, you get spotted, and you're more likely to get knocked out of your stealth by a rogue AoE than you are to do anything else. I'm trying to think. With this, could I do the bullshit trick? Potentially. I could potentially do the bullshit trick. I'm not saying I'm going to, but it's just a thought. Because basically on a previous ARAM, before they revamped it, I was playing Dahaka, and obviously Dahaka can go through the, go dig underground and appear in one of the smoke areas. And basically I tried to basically get around them and win, and I failed. So when I did it. Ducking. Which was Overwatch. God damn. This could be a slight problem. It's gonna be bad for me. Yeah, this is gonna be the only problem. It's like trying to stay still, trying to fight for any sort of prolonged period will be a nightmare, because Stukov will keep dropping that sodding thing. Whoop. High man mobility is so annoying. Now my ability to stun is definitely going to come useful. Yeah. The more stuff that I can do, the better. Chase him down. That was a bad idea. Try moving now, Illidan. They've got a lot of movement-y enemies, and that's always a problem in this situation. Probably the reduce cooldown, I guess. Why did I had not noticed that? We've got 2 healers. Why did someone? I thought he was taking Imperius. Imperius would have done better here, or Genji would have done better here. Either or. She keeps being stupid about it. You figured Nova would want to be a little more careful, but she's really not. Go. Damn, I tapped E, but I couldn't do it quick enough. Yeah, the biomass probably better. Yes, get him, bounced back. Nice done, my Furin. And we are protecting you. You're the people who chose to play a frickin' healer. We already had one. That's not our problem at that point. Brush Surface. So squeeze touch for 1 damage. You don't get to complain, it does, when the character you chose to play turns out not to do well. Should hit D. But they chose, I don't know why they chose to play two healers. It's a little ridiculous. But the fact that you chose to play 2 healers and then bitch about not being protected. It's like, dude, no. You don't get to do both. You don't get to pick a character. You don't get to unbalance the team with 2 healers and bitch about. Funnily enough. I don't know. Also, I like he's like, oh, you need to protect my fair enemy. It's like, oh, so not Mephisto, the other character who's right here. Yeah, it's pretty can be well borrowed. Looks so big, covers them all damn face. Okay, now that's a move. That was a move. My friends, we call a move. I like how he did that as if it was like some great trick. It's like, no, I'm just gonna. This is a great trick. I just move, just need to break down the wall anyway. The problem is the fact that we've got 2 healers is not great because it means actually our DPS is kind of low, which is not good for us. Yeah, it's not supposed to be this one. I'm moving in too much. I need to be more careful about it. What is not helping? So yeah, it's just the fact that they've got solid attack power because they've got burst damage from both Lunara and Sonya, and the fact is Artanis just distracts and immediately jumps onto the people who can't fight, which is once again why 2 healers is a terrible idea. Just doesn't work. And now they... Why are you chasing? You are 3 running into 5. I just... Well, this is going to go horribly wrong. Yeah, I had a plan. You did not have a plan. What's the difference between our approaches? I could actually get the fuck out of there. You could do nothing. Nope. God damn, every time that splash damage. I want to do the splash damage. I want to beat the person getting hit. The problem is they've got attack power. We don't. I once again state. I will be a broken record about this. I will keep saying the same thing over and over again. I don't care. Either we need Malfurion or we needed Brightwing. We didn't need both. We could have had Imperius. Imperius would have been useful. Would have been attack damage, would have been defense. Admittedly, would have been more of a problem because it would have been another bruiser, and we don't need slow moving bruisers, we need quick attacks, which is once actually Genji. Genji was the other one he could have taken, and Genji would have been useful here because Genji could have tried to pick off some of the ones with low health. Whereas now we've got this issue. If I don't make at least, I'm just gonna make a slight move. Yeah, I know about me. Know about her. Oh yeah, my funeral will spawn in 7 seconds. I'm sure that will help. Damn it, was not aiming for that one. Got it! I will keep bullying the beloved crap out of him. I will not let you leave. No! There we go. Eat shit, Stukov. Did not need him to take that hit, but thank you. I need to get in there and I need to bully Stukov. That was the sort of plan. I can take the hits. Ah, with the bullshit again. Yep. Got it. Yep. I'm a heal. Shit, that's wild. That actually hurts because my draw's still weird. Murder. Whoop. Stun, root, silence. Well, the whole gamut of who's who's. Somehow that does not really bother me too much. Okay, that's actually a good turnaround and good way of doing it. Okay, well, that definitely makes me feel good for going to ranked, so. Man, I really drink all that quickly. Don't know why I went to a sing-song voice. Okay, so let's see. So we've got 2 months remaining. Can we make it to gold before the 2 months? That's going to be the question. I mean, the thing I need to do is I need to be selective. I need to not do my stupid things. I need to not rush in too much. I need to not try and go in on my own. To do the things that I shouldn't do and I know I shouldn't do, which is the issue. Okay, so we've got Diablo. And also, that leaves a lot of areas open. Now I could go Rex, which is because then I've got I can do a lane on my own. I could do Gazlo, but I'm not as confident with Gazlo. I wouldn't. If they're gonna go Terminator, I wouldn't go have somebody go in area. Then we don't. 2 healers will throw us way off. Unless they're thinking to do an attack build, which is an idea, but I'm not sure how well an idea. But I'm thinking ability damage. I mean, Terminator can be powerful as an assassin to a degree. Echo. Sticks with my bros. Sticks with my rags. Ideally, I play Rhinos. Rhinos is great for defense. Okay, I'll look in for Rhinos. Mini Chibi Raptors. Raptors. I would swear to God, if they wanted to make a Funko Pop, that's how it's going to look. That is how a Funko Pop of Ragnaros would look. That is going to be it. And I would buy it. Because if they did that, I'd put it on the wall. You can't see the wall because it's a tiny picture frame. Tiny picture right now, but in the wide shot of my camera, you can see the wall. I don't know where we'd go. I've actually filled out every space. There's actually a part of me that does not want them to bring out any more Funko Pops that are prepared in Heroes of the Storm. Because I know we'll have to find a space on my shelf to try and fit them. Although I know I can get 4. I can get 4 Funko Pops to a shelf. That's not too bad. So yes, questions. I don't know about Tychus for this. They've not picked... I mean, they've not picked any major yet. They've not picked any huge. Yeah, it's definitely... I'm going to open one of my cans of Coke. Keep it away from the mic as much as I can. Yeah, Gold Down is bad with Oreo. One day I will figure out how to put like a noise gate on my microphone so that I will tweak it so I can open up a can of Coke and it not be heard.
I will not be denied.
One day. Yeah. Now, Oriel is pretty good with Gordon. Because as you think about it, yeah, the damage he would do with his healing if Bestow Hope is cast onto him Ooh, that's a good skin. Berserker would mean she would gain healing energy at the same time he's gaining health. That's actually a pretty good combination. See, I don't know for this. I don't think Garrosh is great for this map for Hanna-Barbera. Because, sure, you can throw people, but you've not got the enclosed sort of areas that really cause the problems. Oh, unless they're going to try and do that and like try and freeze and hold in place. Which, it's an idea to play in.
Hell, it's about damn time.
I've been good against Garrosh. But I don't know about Garrosh for this map. I don't think he's good for this map because it is too open. Like Tracer is good on this map because it is so open. The Tracer can move about with very little hindrance to the general geometry. But on this, Garrosh's throws. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't take Diablo, because I don't think Diablo's great on this because you can smash people into some stuff, but it's not as easy. It's not like Cursed Hollow. Cursed Hollow, frickin' godsend if you're playing Diablo. Because Diablo is a nightmare on that. Because he can smash you into everything. Garrosh is also good on that level as well. Because there's a lot of enclosed spaces and you can throw people into very dangerous areas. And it's really funny when you do. I'm probably going to do Shifting Meteor because I always tend to do Shifting Meteor. Because it is quite useful. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I like Shifting Meteor because it tends to be that people will run in its predicted path, and they will do it consistently as well. So that is the funny thing of this. Right, I know that. Also, other weird thing with this map is that whenever there is a split like this, it is always there we go. You do always interestingly find like a team will go to the bottom, like the main team will always go to the bottom, and then the single player, the solo laner will go to the top. I don't know why. It's a weird ass force of habit. Okay. I can heal. Read. Okay, drop back. Drop back, grab some health, do what I can. I don't want to try and push. I want to try and keep Gazlo from doing the opposite though. I do not want him. Pushing far. See, that's what I mean. They will walk backwards.
Enslave these mercenary fools.
Get it. I don't have the mana currently for to do what I need.
Someone want a hellfire on my
I'm gonna have to hop back. I don't have. If we're about to do the objective push, I need to
Escort the payload.
let's see the other as well. It's being the position doubtless. Okay. Tigers and Gaslow having a fight, which is fine. I need to draw back, I need to draw back, I need to draw back. I have no health. But that did not work out well for them, so that's a trade. There we go, they chased them out. Ah, don't fucking let them do. Yeah, don't. Oh yeah, make them pay for that. Dude, definitely don't let him stand around and keep doing that. That would be painful. Whip him into the wall. Surely your cooldown must have been done by now. I do not know why Ariel did not just whip him into a wall. I mean, Ariel definitely could have, right? I'm not saying anything. Should have been further back with that one. No, that was my own fault. Shouldn't have moved forward. I should not have tried to grab the regen. Shit, I should not have been doing. Why is more? I do hate when people do that. It's just you're. Why are you the tank grabbing a fucking camp? Like, I get it, but people aren't agreeing with you. Stop it. That's what it becomes. Okay, I'm gonna do Lava Wave. Because Lava Wave is fun to do with this. Because Lava Wave clears out and keeps it clear. Sure.
Watch and learn, kiddo.
Escort the payload.
We don't need to move in so much. We just... See, now one thought is, if I know they're going to try and drop it in, I could actually jump onto it and try and keep it safe, potentially. Can't do anything there. Oh, where is right? Nice. People don't tend to take it. People don't tend to take that ability, so I'm very happy. That's the old pepper. I gotta admit, when someone fucking revives you when you get 2 kills straight away after coming back, that's a move. Ooh, regen. I'll take that. I can probably hold it. Just gonna do a quick specialty speech. Fuck you guys. I ain't staying there. Gain armor while stunned, yes. Because I know that well, they've got a couple of stun abilities. And I don't like the thought of them stunning the crap out of me. Just gonna run them this one. I'm in it for the regen globe. I don't care. I don't want it. Regen globe, if I get enough of them, gives me armor. I'm very happy with that. And will I gotta catch him on that one. Just in case. Just in case that tried to happen. Oh, fuck. I know how to not fall for a bait. I can see the bait. I can avoid it. So I should grab some mana. Falling in love, catching fire, soon. Every time. Nope. Yeah, it's because he was leading it for the very tippity top, very tip, which is a bad idea because then obviously any enemy can quickly just grab it. And the fact is he was walking forward as it was moving, so that's why it stopped, and we took it, bro, because he went the opposite freaking way to him. Nope. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. What talents did Uriel take? Just wondering. Just curious. Oh god, they took Searing Light. Increase the radius. Oh no. This is. Oh, then Path of Link is. Yeah, correct. But Searing Light is a terrible talent. Searing Light only works if late is a late game ability. because obviously you get more energy, you can do more damage. It does. I don't understand why people take it. It's not good. It does not do good. Now, the problem is, I would need to time this correctly for the lava wave. Okay, you gotta give me credit. I actually did time that right. It's not gonna do it perfectly, but fuck me, I did nail it. I'm in! I'm in, they've gotten stopped. No, they have to deal with this. Yes! Go fuck yourselves. Oh my god, I actually timed it. I got it right. I got everything right there. That is great. That is phenomenal. That is... Oh, that is what I wanted to hear and what I wanted to see. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had no. But was Gul'dan like taking out a turret? Because that was nowhere was needed. Dead. I do the fact that splintered them entirely. That was great. I love that. I can't believe I actually got that timing. I'm actually really happy with myself for that. I timed it, and they backed up. They actually backed away from going for it. That's great. That's a move. And then once again, they did the thing that, like, you gotta cover it. The fact that there was no one at the back to stop me, especially Garrosh. Garrosh should have been at the back. Just meant I stepped in, it stopped. They really need to learn. The Hanamura the objective is so specific in its contesting. That's the actual, like, you can pull off tricks with it in a very, very good way. You just need to know it. Can't catch me, Garrosh. You can't catch me, you slow douche. Between Blast Wave, which speeds me up, and just being quicker than a slow-moving Garrosh, I'm pretty safe. I need to not get cocky though, because as I've stated before, getting cocky is where I get killed. I'm just going to do the one thing I haven't done. I hadn't used that ability the entire game. It's just like, might as well. Ariel did... I did not like the talent set, but Ariel did seem to very know what they were doing in comparison. I think that's the issue sometimes. Like, sometimes I am very set in my ways, especially playing Ariel, because I really do like playing her when I get the chance to. But it is one of those moments. I just like. I'm not a big fan though of the Serving Rays, of that first talent. But I guess if you can do the extra damage, you can do the extra damage. And I guess actually, it's probably a thought of if you've got a melee-based team or a close range-based team, which we did, it actually is probably very useful because you can heal and damage in the same move, which works. I don't know. It is not the move I would take. It's not the one I would take because you can probably do more damage with Sweeping Strike. But I don't know. Well, that's one step. So 9 more wins and I get the Quillbear mount, which would be nice. Seasonal quests for Agile Voting, seasonal rewards, Grandmaster leaderboards. I will say this, if I ever got into the Grandmaster leaderboard, I'd be frickin' amazed. I don't see it happening. Ooh, hello, possible Diablo play. No, somebody else has got dibs on tank. I could do an Oriel one. It's still, Jorah is still a little messed up. I don't know what's wrong with it. I mean, if they want to play tank, I will let them be tank. If they want to do the tank stuff, so yeah, ETC for this one, same, it's useful. I almost want to say Hogger, but I don't think Hogger. I need more practice as Hogger. I should do that next time I play with friends, which will possibly be later today because we keep playing at the moment. I could do. Oh right, no. If he's gonna do, okay. If he's gonna do, yeah. If they're gonna do that, I'll switch and do it. That's fine. I will probably change what I pick for healer depending on what they might take. But Oriel for here was pretty good. You can smack the ever-loving crap out of people. Smack them into every wall possible. That was also a likelihood. Guys on Hog are pains in the ass. Oh, not my Imperious. Okay.
I stand ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna go out into denial. Oh, he's switching out entirely. He's jumped from. Oh yeah, I was about to say. I thought, well, what? Okay. It was gonna be me and him anyway. So one's not picked, which troubles me always, and the other one is still sitting on the gas loads. But the fact gas is being. I get the feeling that in a few seconds, if this person at the top doesn't do any pre-picks, it's going to be a problem because they've said nothing, they've done nothing. And the other thing is, I can do stuff like blind and other stuff. I know how to do CCs with Oriel, but it's going to be a problem.
Logical decision.
At Abathor. Okay, I really think they're really gonna be an irritation, aren't they? We don't need to Gensh. We need. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Uriel actually could be interesting with this.
Do your worst.
Because she'll be able to smack them into walls and we'll have more stuns, so. Works to us. We actually have 4 different characters who can stun. Me, Moradin, Duel, and Valor. Valor takes that ult. Which he probably will. Most people take Raid of Vengeance in comparison to Strafe. Strafe's okay, but it's just... it's sort of like Hogwarts Hog Wild. It's not great because it can get you killed more likely than it's going to actually pick up anybody. And an Arthas. That is an irritating but interesting combination. But given that we can stun them, as long as I do a lot of good work, that's basically it falls down to the healer probably at this point because it's going to be interesting. It's funny because you normally pick Arthas as like a defense against Diablo. I've seen it, at least I've tended to do it. Because Arthas is very good at keeping Diablo from being able to move and keeping his attack speed down, which makes him even less a threat. So I do want to try and like look at maybe upgrading stuff for the stream, try and figure stuff out, but I gotta figure that out first. I mean, I do keep having people sticking around and watching, so must be doing something.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Are you
Right.
ready to seek vengeance?
After an eternity of conflict, I am always ready.
So I'm still not thinking of doing that. I'm not thinking of doing something like still even after that previous game. I'm still not thinking of it.
The battle begins in
Trying to decide. I could do reduce cooldown.
5.
I might do this damage increase because I got a lot of slow-moving, stand-stilly sort of characters,
Let the battle
and that to me is usually the spot where I go and take advantage of it. So. Oh, goddamn.
As was ordained.
Urel is also one of those characters who I really don't know. Like, I've tried to understand Urel, but I don't play her very well. Good. Can do what I can do, but I can only do so much. He's trying to get into position.
Let reason be heard.
That's what my hope was. Streaming. She doesn't even listen. It also once again knocks it. It does not actually. You gotta give me that. You gotta give me that. Almost murdered him. I have no health. I need to. It's. I say so about streaming. She doesn't. She knows streaming, so. There we go.
choose a tower.
Like I said, I know how to play Euro. You chat up yet? Doesn't look bit of it.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
the show once again, though. She will just come in and it will. She knocks and then opens the door, and that's not how knocking works. It remains not how knocking works, and it remains it every time. We do need to get out of the tribute though, because that is going to be wrong in a few seconds. I'm not doing it for her because we don't have the people. Yeah, nope. You stay away. Okay, I can do a great deal here. Uh-oh. Nope.
Tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Don't know why you all stayed up top, and the problem is they've got 2 tanks, and so they can block us off perfectly. This was something where I was questioning picking. I was kind of questioning Nova, because what we kind of needed was a more, like an AOE. We needed AOE, especially in this fight. We need AOE, and which is what they've got. We don't to a degree. It's the problem. So I'd like to enter to the court, exhibit A of once again. She does enough. No one is where they should be. Why is no one where they should be? No, what is... No, okay, but I would say this now. Probably gonna lose. Don't know what Nova was doing there. Don't know if she was trying to find... I'm guessing they were trying to find Abathor, and they didn't. But the fact that Moradin was not protecting us and was for some reason off at the top, I kind of think we're not going to win. I'm already pretty confident of that fact. It seems the most likely thing that's going to happen. People are not in positions when they should be, which is always a problem. We have no burst damage, which is what we kind of need. Okay, that's good. Nicely done. Right, now.
Double kill.
Can you double stun someone? The answer, I think, is a yes. he got stunned, and then I threw him into a wall. I mean, Nova, I would hope, has taken bribe. You taking bribe? Yes, good. Okay. Well, we're going to kill Siege Giant by sending a tank. by sending a boss. We do, however. I'm gonna do res.
Yes, this shall suffice.
Very much, definitely res. Nope, it's fake. Where? Oh, God. Once again, people not in positions when they should be. Okay, that is not helpful. Once again.
How enjoyable.
I pray this time you find peace.
I couldn't heal as I got close, and I do find it ironic that the person playing over is being insulting when it's like, well, you did just wander through the thing, but why is he running off to the north? And Jesus Christ. This team has come undone so quickly and so easily, and it really should just, Jesus Christ. Okay, I ain't doing shit. Why are you all up there? What is with you? Why are you not in the places where you could be and where you should be? What is this? What spore of madness? What?
So close that time.
What are they doing? Right, you've done that. Well done. Not helpful in the long run because people are still getting murdered. I knew what they were doing, but it doesn't. There's a difference between doing something and it helping and doing something and it not helping, and that is not helping.
And so the curse ends. Talent? Ah, that seems generous.
Let's do blinds enemies in the center because I can stop a large amount of Zujin's fucking attack that way. Either I can smack him into a wall and stop that end move. I know. That's all you sauce. I am the fool. It's not helpful that no, the right one then.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice.
This is a wildly dysfunctional team, and Jesus in Christ it is.
Lost. You caused me time.
Oh my... Do not turn around and try and fucking go for them on your own. She... Oh my god, don't tell me she went back down there. Did she... There is no point in going for Abathor unless you can do it without dying. And yeah, it's a little... It is ridiculous to see someone... You are feeding. You are doing both. That is both. It's like when it's like when someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see a movie." Ironically, it's like, but you still saw the movie. That's you. That's still you still did the thing. Just because you do it ironically doesn't. Like, still doing it. What is the point? They're not there. You get almost. Jesus Christ. You can. I would more say AFK and non-participation. They are running off and doing something they don't need to do. I get the point of hunting down Abathur. I've done it as Nova. It's fun. But they're doing it every time and constantly. As if Abathur's not going to go, why don't I move and hide and stay away? It is. It makes it impossible.
If it must be.
I could go and try and... Shit! No, I didn't realise where he was. That's annoying.
High heavens.
No, I didn't realise where they were. The fact is, yeah, Abathur's now hidden in the mid. They're probably actually further back, so they're not going to get picked off like that again. But they're doing it again. They just keep going. They keep doing it. And it's just... So instead of helping, they're going to try and pick off one person. Well done. You've done that. And then you've been killed. Jesus Christ.
As was ordained.
You literally just so bad. I've given the attack boost to Valor, so at least that should help. I don't know why they're chasing him. It's a terrible idea. It's not working. I can't get into a position, and they are just gonna get. Why did they? Okay, it's just this is a dysfunctional team. It doesn't work, and for multiple different reasons. They're chasing, which is stupid because they're Yrel and a Moradin. You can't do enough damage, but you're trying to pin down a fucking Diablo for some insane reason. Like, that'll work. Which then got you baited because there's several levels ahead and perfectly fine to kick the crap out of you. Nova is doing their own shit, which is a terrible idea. And they left Valor on their own instead of just... This is truly... Hitting him. I'm gonna put Nova anyway because they.
Shall we try again?
I got a question like how long has the person been playing? Because that's usually the question I have in this sort of person. Like, how long has that person been playing, and why? Like, because if they've been playing for a little bit of time, are they just being a dick, or are they playing a long amount of time and for some reason they're just now being a dick? And you can still potentially report. So let's have a team did not communicate well. Let's not split hairs about that. Wait, question. Let's look. Let's look at the view their profile. 5 years. They've been playing for 5 years, and they have not learned to work as a team, or as a part of a team. What even the fuck? So yeah, so they knew exactly what they were doing, but they did it in a really stupid way that did not help. So yeah, that's a great thing to see, really, isn't it? At that point. But yeah. Admittedly, I've only ever seen the reporting ever really take effect, like once or twice. I have seen it occasionally, but it's not often. I mean, I should probably save them as well, but dysfunctional, stupid plays are not a thing you can report, unfortunately. But I mean, the rest of the team was not doing it better. I was doing what I could. Even I don't think I was doing great. What didn't help actually was the fact that Diablo kept chasing. Diablo kept focusing. So I couldn't make a move half the time because Diablo was on my ass. And that was the problem. In terms of play on the opposite side, they were great. Diablo was focusing on me, keeping me from being able to really heal or do anything. It's perfectly fine. And Abathur was generally keeping them protected. What didn't make any sense was why did Yrel and Moradin try to chase Diablo and Zujin on their own? It's like, you are two fairly slow-moving characters, and you think you're gonna what? Pin them down? By the time, I'm not sure Orpheus is great for this. Right, I need to focus. I need to think about what I'm doing. I could go Azmodan, because Azmodan can be okay for this, but I'm not. Oof. I kind of want to go Tass, but I get the feeling that I might have to switch out because yeah, Lehman can be painless. I do rain on my rib. Is this sort of what do people want to do?
Let's save some lives.
Decisions need to be made.
I'm here to help.
Ready for action!
I'm in. For the Nexus.
Trying to decide who I want to be. Actually, I might switch over to Joanna. I might do that for the block. I don't think Orpheus is great for this map, just due to the fact that she can't do a lot against the boss that you need to. So stuff like Jaina is actually a really good choice for this because of the amount of ability damage she can do. But I don't know for Orpheus. Like, because that's why they apparently make the same reason to prevent that attack power. But I love playing Orpheus. I enjoy playing Orpheus, and I played her in a game recently. And did relatively well with it, but I don't think she's good for this map. Okay, if they're gonna do that.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh no, they've gone to Bruiser. Okay, we need blinds, so I'm gonna stick with Joanna.
I will fight
Especially
my
against
last
Reyno.
breath.
Reyno especially, because I can blind the ever-living crap out of her.
Crusade calls.
We will forge a great destiny.
Yitar, guide my path.
Still have no idea what was going on in the last game. The last game was baffling. People just were not paying attention, and the issue is then they got angry with one person. I don't know what that person's problem was. And I get that, yeah, I think I've probably seen, for the number of reports I've done over time, there's over a number of people I've blocked and stuff like that. I think I've only ever really seen one or two actual messages to say that something has then happened. But that person was feeding, essentially, because they were doing something they knew would get them killed. And that does count. So, and the thing is, that move is all well and good. That's the thing, like, hunting down Abathur's Nova is a great idea. It's a perfect plan, because they don't see you coming very easily, and they'd likely be very distracted. The problem was, they were doing it in a poor way. They were doing it in a way that would get them killed. What they should have been doing, what they could have been doing, was getting close to the towers, dropping down the decoy to see where they were,
Always.
which would then have made Abathur move. If you can pull Abathur's focus, that actually works better than anything else does. And that was actually what they should have been trying to do. They should have just been trying to draw Abathur's focus away from where he was. If he can't pay attention to drop down like the mines and to do parasite on people, then that's the good move you want to do. But they weren't doing that, which is the problem. I love the little Tachikoma. And it is basically based on the Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell. These are the Weejang globes. Weejang globe. I don't know why I'm saying it with the lisp sort of the Weejang. The Weejang globes. Something about that just makes me laugh. This is really fucking child. That's what I am.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm not going to be stupid enough to make a move. There we go. Get him. There we go. I'm not going to be stupid enough to get baited into that move, but I can fucking facilitate, that's for sure. Did Orphea take... Oh, why do people not take the third talent with Orphea? Stop taking the stupid the Shadow Waltzy on point thing. It does not work. Take the other one. Okay, I gotta admit, it's just I know. They're doing well, but I like to complain about Orpheus. People are playing weird versions of Orphea. It just seems so strange to me. Keep trying, jerks. I'll keep blinding the crap out of you. I mean, it's just we've got like stuns and blinds and so many other fun little things. Yeah, shit.
You need a healing fountain. Maybe the whole thing.
That's it again. So I do need to be careful though, because I do tend to mana burn a little quickly through. We have an objective, people. Objective. But, I do tend to mana burn quickly with Joanna. That's an early issue. Listen, I will do what I can do to block this stupidity, but you must do what you must do to block this stupidity. Get him. Get him. Nope. Potty ball that.
Thank you, my friend.
Varian needs to be hitting the objective. Limit times to recharge. I should have taken the other condemned ability maybe because I am a touch low on that.
Running away.
Cower before Sakaru.
A quick run. I need to grab some mana. And I'm good. Oh yeah, don't let him get away. Definitely murder. For him, murder. Might I prescribe you a heaping dose of murder? Don't know what it is about streaming and playing as the storm that turns me into a crazy person, but it does, and it's wonderful. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for this to finish. Yeah. There we go.
Choose a talent. We stand victorious.
Crescio Collaboration.
That feels much better.
To me, mortals, I march for hell's gates.
See, this is the fun thing. The more often I can blind. The better. Okay, it's not often that a Joanna gets a double kill. Say that. Also, why is the Khazad down the bottom doing nothing? Keep on pushing. Keep on. I had like a whole bit, and then the bit failed. Like a keep on pushing. I'm fine. I can make myself unstoppable. They have the hardest time trying to murder me. It's the hilariously cruel irony of their own fate. Yeah, they're all there. Another thing, Joanna can push in and she can get out pretty quickly. Which is why she's quite effective as a tank, because she can just be a pain. Okay, I'm gonna head up to give them cover. They can do the backup. Because shield. On my way down, on my way down. I did think about streaming Stellaris today, but I was like, if I play any more Stellaris and don't give it a slight break, my brain is going to die. Because I have played a lot of Stellaris in the last 24 hours. And as much as I do love it, it's definitely one of my favorite games. Fast become one of my favorite games. It does have the problem that I think a little bit too much time. Get him. Get him. Okay, have to run back, grab some mana. I've got quite a good game of Stellaris going on at the moment, where the Empire that my Empire based on the gems from Steven Universe, because yes, I am that nerd, has basically taken over a large amount of the, or at least controls in some way, shape, or form, a large amount of the galaxy, which is pretty fucking. Well, that was a move. The Empire I've got in Stellaris at the moment is insane. Because I've got about sort of like 4 different people, vassals. There's vassals. There we go.
Now that was amusing.
And I basically recently opened the L gates in Stellaris, which means that I've got this entire area that I started to take over. But what's great is, as I was doing it, one of the AI empires decided, oh, I wish to do this too. And has taken over a space where they shouldn't have. So it basically means that I now have to kill them. Which is going to be really fun when I go back into playing it. But no, I have learned a stupid amount of how to play Stellaris now. Like, I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed RTS sort of games, and that's why I quite enjoy it. And it might be that at some point I'll stream me playing Stellaris. Nice. But yeah. I quite like playing Stellaris, but yeah, it's just I've sunk a troubling amount of time in it in the last sort of 24 hours, so I didn't want to play it in the stream. Decided it'd be a smarter idea to play something else. And I've also put a lot of time into. Did not feel like I had to go assist down there. It felt like this was...
We did it. Burn in the light.
Yeah, I can... They can try stuff. One thing I want to do on Stellaris, though, which it could be interesting to stream because it could be funny, like if it goes well or if it goes terribly. Is I keep trying to play as like there's one of the races you can play as is sort of like, the evil robotic race that's trying to wipe out life, and I have not been able to get very far with them yet. Go. Oh no! Oh no! No! I had to go in my mood to watch that.
For the glory of the high heavens.
I could get used to this.
I'll be healed and.
Untouchable.
So I would also say, imagine how much damage Orpheus would be doing if she'd taken the third talent at first team instead of the talent she did take.
Change in strategy.
My wounds heal.
But talk about the momentum, we just have it. They just cannot hold. I would say this is a terrifyingly terrifyingly efficient team. Not even competent. Competent would be like, it would be an insult to how good this team is working, to how well this team is working.
Well deserved, my friends. I will
I already
cleanse
broke the other
this
ones. That's fine.
land from your corruption.
These guys cannot do anything against us. That trick Moradin only works if we don't turn around and murder the Everlow crap out of you. But you didn't wait. You decided to jump in. Varian went off on his own, which perfectly fine because Varian can actually really handle himself. Oh. Wow. Now that's a quick match. That was insane. Yeah, over here definitely was the I saw the points. 36 I was shocked. Do something else, something looking a little long. But that was efficient. That's the sort of team you hope you get when you play ranked, not the previous one. People who are focused on their role and doing the objective. It's good. But no, we're back to Stellaris. Basically, I've been trying to do play a game with the Robo race, but every time something has gone horribly wrong. Usually it's because the AI is designed so that if it sees that you are like a fairly evil inclined race on or sort of species in Stellaris, they will go for you. They will try to end you. And so the issue has been I have not done well at keeping them from ending me. Yeah, don't know when it's going to be stuffed up. So that's what I want to try and do. Oh god, it's pretty bad. Get Gazlowe the fuck out of here. I know who I knows the problems, and Gazlowe is the problem. Gazlowe is always a problem. I might go count for this as well. We could do a couple else. But yeah. But in the game, other game I'm playing, it's just ridiculous. I've vassalized multiple people. It has become truly maddening. I kind of want to get rid of Deathwing just in case. I mean, we're picking off a lot of big names. So, I don't know. Some people do, so Deathwing can be a problem on this one. So I'll get rid of it. But yeah. So I've got this situation going on where the game is Stellaris, where it's really, I do want to get back to it and keep going, because I've also, my other issue that I've set it to a long time to run, so it basically won't end until the year like 3200. So it basically means I'm giving people time. Okay. I want to get yelled at again by psychotic people who claim that I somehow screwed them over when they were forced to pick a character that they were only forced to pick because they didn't pick it quickly. Actually, no. I agree with that thought. I agree with that sentiment. Given Imperius, Ludara and stuff, yeah. I agree with that thought. If I agree with the thought, I tends to go for it. Right. We've still got one person who has not said what they're going to play, which is a problem. Because if I don't know what they're going to play... Okay, they might not even be here, which is a problem. I'll wait and see what happens. I have done the thing I said I was going to do, and I have built a list on Steam of games to stream. It is 43 games long, so I've certainly got a lot of potentials. There is, however, I think the funny thing is, like, I still don't know how much I really want to stream other PC stuff in comparison to buying a capture card and streaming my Xbox or the PS4, because I've got stuff like Bloodborne, the Dark Souls games. I want to go back through it. Well, I want to go back through the first Dark Souls and then try to complete 2 and 3, which will be interesting, and stuff like that. Just some of the old stuff. I can't fully decide on what I want to do. So that's why I keep playing the same stuff. So I keep playing stuff that I can just keep going on and do stuff. Although I did enjoy playing through Shovel Knight, because I did not know how well I was going to do with Shovel Knight, and I did actually relatively well. So which makes me even more excited when I get the Shovel Knight board game. Whenever that will arrive. So I've got... There we go. Still in there, bother with me. But yeah, same thing about that. I probably should just do it. I still want to decide though, do I want to get a capture card that I can plug into a computer, or do I get a capture card that's separate? Which is a question. The only issue obviously is if I get a capture card that's separate, I don't know if I've got the I don't know if I've got the slots available for it. That's the actual issue, I think, actually. I think, because if it's got to plug into a USB, which it might, but I don't know, actually, in that regard. So that's the other thing I actually want to research.
10 seconds.
Pre-storage, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
But it's the other question of...
Your destruction is inevitable.
There is definitely a question of how does it connect? Just the other thing to work out. So, I'll have to look. Because actually, once I know that answer, then I can figure it out. Oh. Take that. She's gonna draw back every time I move anywhere near her. That's what Lunara tends to do. So actually what I want to do is just keep focusing. Yeah. She's not even gonna let me get close to thinking about like trying to hit her with Ultra Burn. She'll just keep diving. She'll just keep jumping away from me every time I try and do anything. That's how she works. But if I keep... Well, this, I shouldn't move out like that. I mean, V, she's going to know you're there, come on. But no, so I need to have a look, because if I find out how that thing is supposed to connect, then I'll actually have a better idea of how it should work. Because I don't know if I've got... if it's because it plugs in my USB in the back, then that's a different story altogether. Nope. Staying away, staying away, staying away, staying away. Health and back.
The first shrine will be active soon. Steel themselves heroes.
But that's a question. Because I can say this quite without like problem that I don't think I've got the USB slots. I've used up I think every USB slot that I have, at least on the back section. If it's a situation where it's, well, I don't know. I'll say this: it is not going to go through.
Activate the shrine. Defeat its guardian. Punisher will be ours.
It's certainly not going to go and connect probably to the other sections. Like I've got other USB slots. Like I've got 2 on my monitor and 2 on the monitor stand that I've got, the mount. Nope, stay away from that. But it's most likely that it's not going to let me. It's most likely that it will have to be plugged in to like the main area. It'll be unlikely that it'll be just plugged in wherever. But I'll have to look into it. Because it's not like it'll cost me much in like difference. The irony of it. Oh, almost. I'll show my spots. So we go. 2-fold. Draw them in. Nicely done. Lunara kept pushing. Lunara gets murdered. There we go. I should do it though, because then At least that'll give me more things to stream. And essentially, at the end of the day, it's a pay for itself sort of situation, isn't it? Which is good. 'Cause that's what you want. You want something in a way that is going to continue to be a benefit. And that is what it would be. Yeah, nice.
We have summoned the Northern Punisher.
I love about this now, though, is that I can just keep going. Yep, that's good. You stay within range. You let me keep getting shit. Keep pulling off that bullshit. I am perfectly happy to do that. Yep, I know. I'm moving back. I know. I'm slowed. Should go back. There's a thing I know in this game to a degree. It is player psychology. Like it tends to. I know what people will tend to do. These things. This is various situations. Yeah, I'm not going to get baited by that stupidity. Please. Uh-oh. I won't get baited by stupidity, but I will get caught between two people. Damn it. I hate that. Oh. Well, that's nice to see. Not so much. But I probably should just spend the money and get a capture card, and then I can stream whatever. And I'm not. Then I won't, because I have already started to feel like I'm just streaming the same things over and over again, which is not great. I mean, I have. It's still that feeling that gets there. Keep it. Come in it. So what are you doing? I can't. I'm not chasing. You don't have the health. You don't have the health or the mana, and I am not the character to chase. Because I'm a fucking Azmodan. Azmodan is a lot of things, but a man who chases, he is not. Yeah, I know, Val. I understand the thought. Uh-oh. Can't do anything and they pin. Once they pin. That's the problem. It is a strange feeling. I feel like I'm streaming the same games over and over again, which admittedly on a Friday, sure. Why that one? Why not the one that just stun. We could have done with the extra CCs. But even though I've still got other stuff I could do. I've got stuff like Hitman that it would be kind of fun to go back through. And I haven't played it on the PC. I haven't done it on the PC, so it would be even more interesting in a way to do it. Oh, shitting hell. Turn around now. Walk right back into it. That's helpful though. I'm doing what I can, but it's not gonna do great because they. I mean, admittedly, I'm getting the points and stuff. I'm getting what I need, but. I can take care of these guys, but I can only do so much. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna take over here with Lenara, so. But Lenara is a major problem, especially for me. Come on. Damn it. Couldn't do anything. Could only try to half back and hope that I would get there before the poison killed me. But I took out Lenara. I did the trade-off, which is better. It's better than me just dying. Because target demon warrior so many of the base could do that, but I don't know.
Choose a talent.
No, but I need to do the globe, the more powerful globe, because it does even more damage, which is much more useful. And given that they have to stay clumped together to generally keep try and take things, it's very useful. I should look though at trying to sort out. It's gonna die anyway. Pushing in too far? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. If I got to sort, I should just do that. If I got to sort it out, that'd be a good idea. But I've still got Grand Theft Auto that I want to play through on the stream. Like I want to do that for the idea of doing the first person, like whenever possible, first person view. Stream, because that seems to be like my idea. Why did Valor charge in on her own? What in the world of hell? health. I'm at 9 health. And just... They're getting murdered because they keep charging in when they've got the high amount of mobility. Wait until we have arrived. Admittedly, I don't know how good that's really going to do because half the time they keep absolutely nailing this shit out of us. And the best I can do is just try to hold them off. So, nope. Please tell me he's not just rage. Why the... Val, what even the fuck? I was so hoping that Val was not being pissy with me. She's charging in there like an idiot. Okay, it's rare that I ever go up to 400, so I'll say that. Okay, to the full double stack of Annihilation. And the great thing is, I can now actually do that talent. It's rare I ever get to the full 400. I'd ask, but I'm sure I'll be disappointed to know the answer. Why the hell is she up there on her own? I don't understand why Val was pinging me though after they died. It's like, you charged directly at the enemy on your own. That is not a me. That is not a me issue to deal with. That is your own stupidity. Yeah. So what he was gonna do? Use this. Use attack. My timing is not quite as proficient there as it can be. Shit, I just realised. Do not technically have a Rhaegar anymore because he's not following us. There we go. Yep. Already destroyed. That's the thing. My Aura of Annihilation is now catastrophical, astronomically powerful. Going for it. I don't actually need their help to do this. My Orb of Annihilation can kill all of these minions in seconds once it's charged back up. Actually kind of hilarious. Okay.
Glorious victory. We have summoned an arcane punisher.
I mean, they're gonna have a problem, you know, because but so it's like I actually know how to play it. I did wonder where he'd gone. There we go. I can play Azmodan. It helped that let me kept me up to my 400 because then every Annihilation glow was basically extraordinarily powerful. Yeah, best siege damage, XP contribution, hero damage done. I was everywhere. I was where I needed to be. I was where I needed. They didn't need me to be. I like playing Azmodan. I'm relatively confident because I know how he operates well enough. Okay, I guess the 3. Okay, here we go again. So can I stay in 3, or will this be the one where I get fucked over? It's what tends to happen. No, I need to. Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? So I probably might try and get some other stuff done tomorrow or later today. I mean, I'm probably still gonna play for another at least like 40 minutes, at least another couple of games. See where I get to. Just to do a longest day sort of stream. Okay, what have we got? They've going Khazad and Maeve. Right. And Leoric. So interesting. Okay. Huh. I might go okay, alright. If they want to go okay. Signaling. Interesting. They're stopping to hug. Don't know on this one. Can't think of any bans for Sky Temple. Like Gazlo's the one who I would say. Yeah, he was really careful for this. I almost want to say Deathwing, but I'm always just kind of paranoid about someone picking Deathwing. I need to think about what I want to play in healers. That's the real question. I could do Malfurion. Excuse me. This is yawning. What the heck? True. Could do Malfurion just to sort of lock people down.
Anytime you're ready.
Immediately I'm thinking Lily. Z-Rain or I go Lily.
Obey the call.
I understand that though. It depends. It's going to depend on what they pick. Because Raynor, I know Lily can make it difficult for him to basically do damage, which is good. It's just a question. Okay, yeah. This is a Lily game. This is, yeah, this is... Yeah, this is a... hit people with blinds often game. The only thing I can hope is they don't ban her. If they do, I'll have to really think. I'll have to think quickly about it. Yeah, true. Modern's certainly possible. It's my back. Interesting. I can understand the thought of Deckard, but that's not what I'm going to take.
None shall flee my grasp.
Yeah, that's cool. I do have a similar skin to that for Maeve. I don't play her a lot though, so I don't really tend to need it. Very murky. Okay, well, yeah. Lily still seems an appropriate, very appropriate pick. And yeah, and Arthas would do great here, because Arthas... Arthas is solid for this, because Arthas will interfere heavily with Artanis and Varian. Actually, and Raynor, actually, yeah. Okay, I am optimistically confident. Though still a little troubled. Because I am never 100% confident I'm going to win a game. Never, not at this point. If you're 100% confident you're going to win a game, that is generally a bad idea. The only time I'd be that confident is if I'm with like a group of 5 and we're communicating. It's like when I play with my friends. It's fun. Because then we do tend to just do well, because then we're shouting at each other to move and to go and to do instead of pinging. Which is a lot more fun. That's the thing. Like I found like with like playing an MMO, like playing it with friends is far more entertaining than playing it on your own. I don't play MMOs very well. I don't tend to do them. It tends to be if I play it on my own, I get very bored very quickly, and that's the problem.
I would prepare for your ceaseless battle.
Yeah, Blood Run Cast. I'm gonna go for that. But part of the other problem tends to be with
This presents an
with.
unfortunate complication.
I get very bored with MMOs. And the last time I tried to play an MMO properly was World of Warcraft, and this was a while ago. This was before Cataclysm, I think, came out.
4, 3, 2.
And the person I was playing it with, he was playing it with his girlfriend. They broke up, and then he decided to, instead of just like blocking on there so they wouldn't have to see each other, and giant fucking world of Azeroth, could have just done that. He decided instead it would be a good idea to pay to switch service. But he didn't tell me he was going to do this. So of course this meant that suddenly I was going to have to potentially pay out 15 quid to switch over servers for a game that I was only barely, like, I was only playing because he was playing it. And so I decided, no. I basically said, well, I'm not going to play it anymore, and I just stopped playing it. But it was just such a stupid thing for them to do in the first place. Not the stupidest thing, like I've seen stupider relationship things, before or after, like pre and post relationships situation and stuff. But it was just the fact that, oops, wow, the wrong button. It was just the fact that he did that. He didn't say that he was doing it, and it was just like, oh yeah, so he was expecting me. I don't know if he was expecting me to also pay the 15, like switch servers to copy him. It's like, no. The thing was, he could have started a new character. She would not have known. He could have, just avoided her. But nope. Instead, he went and switched over for his characters as a whole. So, truly a foolish move. I mean, the stupidest thing I always felt like you can do as like a couple in sort of gaming terms. I mean, not always, but it's definitely never worked out. And I say this as a person who has done this as well, which is why I say this. The stupidest thing I always felt like you can do is switch your name to a matching account. I feel like if you switch your name to a matching account, you're ending up with heartbreak. That's what you ended up with. And because I've seen it happen to 2 separate people, and I've seen it happen to me, and I've seen it happen to someone else, and I know that's not a great, that's not the best data set in regards to it, but it's still that point when you go, it'll happen. Whoop. That kept me alive. Dude, yeah, we heard you. Stop yelling, you psychopath. No, just because you yell does not mean everyone's going to listen to you. It's only enough, not how that works. Ah, damn it.
You will rise again.
Couldn't hold my own.
Choose a talent.
Well, he's a little over time. But it happened with someone else though. So, someone else I saw though. Basically, they changed their. Actually, it wasn't actually even him who did it. He wasn't the one who did it. She did it. The girl in the situation did it. The one in the situation did it. And then the relationship did not end well. Admittedly, that relationship was never going to end well. Probably. From, just with how everything went and how everything was. You can chase me, but I can blind the ever-loving hell out of you, so you don't want that much of a threat. Yep.
I'm back in the fight.
But so that was the issue. It just.
I love exploring. This guy's caps lock key got stuck, or is he just me? Just me.
is a duck. We do kind of need one person in every area, so I don't splitting all too much, right?
The light of the sun grows within the temples. Soon they shall pass in my blood.
No point chasing cows who can evade it.
Choose a talent.
Your service is noted.
I believe that was your
Nice. Very nice. Very tight. I've got to start watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine while I go to bed. Just makes me pick up the same mannerisms and it's not good. We do need some... Yeah, okay, right. Kalthasar has already got it though, it's fine. I do the fact that you can make the enemies miss as well, which is quite nice.
magic.
Oh, yes. Good, good. We do need to keep on top of Murky and just that general's problem, but
This is gonna be great.
we should be able to take down some of the stuff very quickly.
Excellent.
That's the thing. We've grabbed a lot fair few camps, so our XP's going up. That's good. The more targets I can hit with that, the better. It is the one we're making. We need someone almost consistent. So I want to get to silence. Join to the fight. Don't get joined to the fight. Good God.
Your fort has fallen.
It's fine because we divided it. We divided that well. definitely not
My
great.
temple's
There's still
power
a lot of
been expended.
problems. And because we have not been able to actually find Murky's hiding hole yet, that's a problem.
This is gonna be great.
Definitely don't let him try and do the thing he's attempting to do. It's, stunned and fucking rooted. Jesus. Stunned so many different ways. Oh, okay. Oh, that's some nice murdering. It's not great though because they are still on the hook. The problem is we're getting split. Like they charge through and they split us perfectly, so we can't do anything. That is the problem.
My magic
No.
flows through the temple.
If they make a move, right? It's got to be Murky on the lower one. So go for both of them. Got the time to do so. I will be on my.
It's a little girl. This is gonna be great.
Shit. No. Okay.
I'm not afraid of you.
That's fine. I got a problem. That's it. I snaked it. Last few shots. I can't do much. Healing, doing everything I can. Gotta take it. Why was he there? This is not really a tank. He's not, as a tank, is not. No, I had the map awareness, but I was trying to do the objective because the problem was, essentially, the actual problem we have is not lack of map awareness. It's the lack of the people to do certain jobs and certain roles. That I'd say is the actual problem. And there we go with the slurs. Oh, fun. So much fun to hear someone use my condition to my fucking something that I actually have. I am I do have Asperger's, so it's mildly autistic. So, you know, yeah, you know, always fun to see my condition being used as an insult. You know, it's great to see. I'm just gonna.
Guardian.
But yeah, just not a big fan of seeing. I wouldn't be a big fan of seeing someone say that anyway. But yeah, when you actually use it and someone in the thing is autistic, it's even more of a kind of an insult than you'd even want to think about. So there's the thing. Someone who's autistic, not actually going to be. It's not going to make them any. It's not going to make them terrible at the game. I'm autistic. I'm relatively okay at the game. The actual fact is, actually, the funny thing is that you're autistic. You actually might not be too bad because your logic is usually the logic is pretty good. I just cannot stay at silver 3. Yeah, go back in. But actually, with the, I mean, that's the thing why this guy I like playing this game. It's very specific, very orderly. But I heavily dislike anyone uses it. I don't like that gets used by people playing this game. I really don't like it because it's a twofold thing. One, it's an insult that's, you know, you shouldn't be using. You shouldn't be saying that, oh, you must be autistic because of this, because that's awful. And two, it's an ableistly offensive slur. It's so many levels of just, dude, what the fuck? Okay, right. We've got first picks, so that's fine. I'll pick off the. But if you use autistic as an insult, you're an asshole. That's just the facts. Surprisingly, that's the rule. If you use someone's disability, something they can't control, as an insult, yeah, it's not good for you. If you use autism as an insult, you're an asshole. That's just it. Just you throw. Also, hilarious that they block Lily. It's like, you will need Lily possibly in a minute. So fun for me.
Here we go again.
That's fine. Okay. Wow. It saddens me to see people saying stuff like that because it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you at that point? It's like, because the fact is, like, as well, it shows a mentality, doesn't it? That is the problem. It shows this sort of mindset that they think, oh, it's perfectly fine to say it, that it's perfectly fine to use that as an insult, and it's just like, no, it's right now. It's like, go fuck yourself. so many different levels. I go fuck yourself. I mean, half the time, like, you wouldn't be able to tell that I have autism. It's the funny thing, like, it's such a weird condition. That, like, yeah, sometimes my choices for doing stuff and the reasons I do stuff is confusing, is baffling, and it only really makes sense to me, which is an issue. There's usually like a logic behind it. There's a bit of a weird logic to it, which is often around the thing. But to basically claim, oh, you're playing badly, so that must mean you're this, is just... fuck me. It's 2021 and people are still using autistic as a insult. And it's just like, why? What the fuck is wrong with you? The issue we had in that game was just the fact that we just weren't working well. Everyone was running to try and cover stuff. We didn't have people in positions. We didn't have, like, a number of times I saw a lane being left, and that was the issue, because everyone was running to go and deal with the thing. And that's the problem. I don't think it was a lack of mini-map awareness. But it shows us that the same person who's just like, oh, focus on me, do help with me. And it's like, oh yeah, then the person who's wildly insulting. So. But no, just colossal douchebags. But I think this might be the last game I play. I don't know. We'll see. Might do one more. Might see if I can just push myself just into third, where playing one game won't send me flying back down. Because that would be nice. But no, I can always look at it a bit longer. Go to 4 hours instead. Okay. So we've done what I could in terms of blinding and picking off some of their major areas and issues. Yeah, these in the pink cowboy skin. That's the one I use. What I'm thinking, so we should be okay. I think this fight might go okay. I managed to lock down some more problematic ones. Gazlo's still going to be an issue because Gazlo will hold a lane on his own, which might have been the other one I should have looked to ban. But I'm thinking that giving Chromie was the one they took instead of Li Ming, like instead of being able to take Li Ming, probably did help. Nice try. Guess who doesn't get stunned by that bullshit?
That feels much better. Over here.
I had to look up when the other Marvel movies. What's you done against that? Because I know the Black Widow one got nudged back. Let's smile, boy. Do whatever it takes to grace flow. Oh, I told him else somehow until later. If there is one thing I enjoy, it's listening to Sam Hamilton. Nicely done though on Brightwing to take bribe. That was a smart move. That was a big brain move. Oops. I did that thing where I kind of lent on the wrong... lent on the other key. we go. Chocolates. Smile more. I need to try and organize my friends playing Among Us, but with the proxy chat stuff, because I really want to try doing that. Let's grab some health. Yeah. Still the problem that our thing is being attacked consistently and okay. The fact that there was very low defense there is not great. It's a problem. This game is still gonna go well. There is
Yes. Thank you, my friend.
Nice try. I mean, I get his frustration. I went to try and stop the fucking... I went to try and to distract the objective and no one else was there. I love that Vala is chasing down Gazlo, but I'm just kind of hoping that she's actually killing him. Nice. Nope, don't. Oh, God. Why did you engage? You could see them. You're still engaged. Just... That was not a great move by Guladan. That was not a great move. He obviously thought he could get in there. But it's like, no, you don't... If you can see them and they're already taking it, unless you can knock them all out of there, unless you're Chen and you've got your ult, you really shouldn't be trying to move. Vala charged. Okay, nice. Now do the others. Oh. I should have thought about Gasol as well. It's good. She's chasing him down. Don't exactly know what happened there. She, I think he tried to do the ult, but it didn't work. I mean, Valor once she's empowered should be able to do this pretty well. But. I need to get in the back. I need to get the back of them. Opposite. Okay, there we go. That's good. I have to be careful with his chin. I just felt my finger try and press on the Nail him! There we go. Hi guys. Come fight me. Yeah, nice try. I don't subscribe to that. Okay, there we go. Oh, Artanis, you dumb idiot. It was not a move. It's not the move to make. I just... Oh, fuck it. Nope. What is it? That was annoying. Just couldn't quite put it. Just couldn't quite end. That's the problem. Solid bit of push there and keeping up to them.
We should capture this mercenary camp.
Yeah, if we can get imposing presence. Read. Go up. Up now. Don't move away, don't let him bait. Definitely don't let him there. Yeah, it's just... Come on, around it. Gotta get in there. Go, 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 go. Not wrong with that. Although, I am not going to be able to do a great deal now. That's foolish.
The crusade marches on.
Okay, we need to take them down now. Because they've already gotten the ahead of us situation going. Go. Stukov. Nice. Guys are dealt with. Okay.
Killing spree. Brutalize them.
Nice. Okay, that's actually good. I am regaining some optimism about this game, about this match. I suddenly don't feel like we're going to completely lose. This could be good. I don't fully trust it, because it's still not... There's still in a problem. There's still... But, yeah, I don't know why Varian was trying to fight me. I'm guessing it was more... It might have been more he was trying to bait me, and they were trying to, like, trap me. That could have been it. Yep, that's what we're... Ow. Got it. Didn't matter, made him stand still. Idiot. That was the thing, I had to get it to stand still. And I did. That is a move. God, I truly thought we were fucked. Whew, good lord. Yeah, 2 deaths with our 10 kills. Did good. Yeah, 30 minutes. Ah, you'd think at least. You'd think a point. Yeah. Throw a coin to your tank, come on. I haven't watched that show, I just know the meme. Okay, we will do one more. One. I am going to go pee, though, quickly, and then I'll do one more. Because I don't want that while I'm trying to play. Should make a be right back screen, but then I'd have to Before doing that, I'd have to figure out how to switch over to that. Which I imagine is just a button. I imagine it's there's a keybind you could probably do for thingy. That's another question in sort of thinking about adding to this. It's do I because there's a place I buy my computer stuff from, and they have a bundle that's basically a capture card, but I think it's an external capture card, a Stream Deck, and you can also get a green screen, but I'm like, well, I do already have a green screen, and it's sort of like a pop-up one, and I could put it behind me, but I don't really want to do that. I quite like this shot and like everything behind me. It's quite nice. So it's a question of, do I get that? It's, do I need the like a Stream Deck sort of thing? Because I could have it here, I could have it in front of me, and just, you know, have it to the side of me, just, you know, be able to tap button, make stuff happen. But I don't feel like I'm there. I don't feel like I'm at that sort of point where I need it. But I guess it's the question. It's how much of a situation do you want to be? I'm just going to get rid of... I'm going to pick off basics. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to go healer. Why did I say it with the wisp? Don't know why I keep doing that today. It's just making me laugh, I think. They gotta be, yeah, it's pretty solidly sort of... I want to say basic, but I don't mean basic. I just mean it's very, like, very obvious. The problem was, yeah, it was always going to be a situation of... trying to think. Murky can be a problem, but I don't feel like we've got an issue. Can you get rid of Kaz? Yeah, Kaz is annoying, so I'd rather get rid of him. I mean, I kind of feel like we could do with a tank more. I mean, yeah, 3... I don't know. I'm just not confident to a degree in that build composition. Whew. Oh.
I stand ready.
Still just a little. Imagine running about Mafurian. Trap, so doing trap people, especially snitches. I could look at doing Anna instead. I don't know about doing Anna instead. It's just the question. Anna could be good, but there was a little way of playing Anna, just due to the fact that she is very specific. Like I have to basically be at peak, and I have not been good today. Depends what they pick. That's a good question. They have yet to do. I'm gonna take out Morales though. Morales would be problematic, especially with stitches. So pulsating. It's just. Yeah, Lily's a bit of problematic, but not. If they really was a problem, they could have gone Joranna. Maybe just blocks up. No, I'm taking my Farian still. Because Zagara's pretty big, so she'll be so relatively slow, very easy to trap half the time, and if I do my thing. Tassadar and Stitch has been the same situation, because Tassadar stands still, so as long as they drop Entangling Vines onto Tassadar, it should keep him held in place. To pick up a microphone. Maybe I'll have a look at that, the bundle of sort of stuff and see. Because that would be interesting. I don't know. I feel like I don't need a Stream Deck sort of thing, and that's the question. And it's, I feel like I only really need the capture card. Like I shouldn't be. Well, I mean, admittedly, I need a capture card and a second monitor. Actually, I don't even need a second monitor. I just need to change the cables, really. I'll have to have a look at that. See how things work. Because essentially, all I would need to do is plug this monitor into the display port, plug one of my other monitors in. I'd have to buy another adapter, which would be spend so much money on adapters. On an adapter that would move that across. Oh, that was a weird. Like, I got this computer this big computer. I want to say 6 months ago, like 7 months ago, I think, when I ordered it. But it had this really, like, one of the weird things was when I was plugging stuff in, the monitor that the webcam is sat on is plugged in through it's an adapter. It's a VGA to DisplayPort adapter because, well, it's the best thing I can do. Just give me some look at something. Yeah, let's do. I heal myself every time I heal somebody. It makes me have to think about this. But one of the weirdest things was one of the adapters I got when I was trying to sort stuff out. And when I thought that it was the adapter that was causing the computer to keep having weird glitching issues. I got this adapter that was basically another, I think, VGA to DisplayPort. What was weird was every time I plugged it in, turned on my computer, the computer just would not run. It would not run. It was the most baffling thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like do it since. But it just could not and would not operate. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I could not explain it if I tried about the issues. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, it was the strangest thing. And I bought it on Amazon. I sent the people a message about it and explained it, and even they were like, "What? This shouldn't be happening." It's like, well, it is. So. But yeah, even. Oh no, that was bad. That was a bad idea. Wow, they chased me a long way for that. But yeah, it was such a weird situation. I don't know what caused it. I don't know whether it's then extended to whatever part of the problem was with my computer as a whole. It would have been interesting actually to try and order that again and see if it still kept doing it, because that was the weird thing. It was just I've never, because I know what caused the issues. So yeah, because I know what was causing the issues with my computer now, and what the weird little, it's weird glitching was about. But yeah, I've never, I don't know what was causing it, or what was doing it, but something about something about an adapter plugging into the computer it didn't like, and it kept freaking out. And I don't know if it was, by extension, a similar problem, and that was what was causing it, but all I know is it just refused to work. And not even the people who actually made the adapter could explain why it refused to work in such a way. Yep. So it's I don't understand the two bruiser idea, and I don't. Honestly, don't know what they were thinking. And our Artanis is standing still in the spawn, so that's great. That's useful. You know, well known about how, you know, not moving can be useful in a fight. Okay, he's not moving at all. Okay, well, I can't. Okay, so now Artanis has stood still. Don't know why Fowler decided it was a good idea to charge. This is not a game we're going to win. So I decide to go on a 2. It's a move.
For most, death is an inescapable web.
Nope. I don't understand. Yeah, the tank and 2 bruisers is a terrible idea. That was just not good. 2 bruisers maybe, but 2 bruisers and a tank is not a good idea. Whereas they went for 2 tanks, 2 damage, and they just basically they nullified it. That's what they did. They just nullified it because. Whoop. I don't understand why they've... What the hell the plan was. All I know is that the plan is not working and the plan is not going to go. We don't have... We don't have the damage, we just don't. They have splash damage, they have AoE, they have just everything they could possibly need to destroy us. And it's not going to cost us. I didn't have the one person decide to leave. Early on into the fight. That's not great. Man, I just cannot get out of 4th. But yeah, that was not a good team. I don't know why they went for... I don't know why they went for a plethora of bruises. That's just a bad idea. So no, I've seen people do that, the double bruiser thing, but it usually has more thought to it. Whereas the problem is normally it's 2 bruises and damage, not 2 bruises, a tank, and then damage. That was the problem. I think though that will call it. Yeah, I think so. I could try and do one more, but no. I'm done. That's what, 3.5 hours, which is about as long as last time. I would say that's fine. So flip over. So thanks for watching once again. I'll be back on Monday. I will try and figure out what I want to stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll do Hitman, and I'll stream that, and I'll just break away from the stuff I've normally been doing for the last little while. I do now know that on March 31st, Evil Genius 2 will come out, so I will likely be purchasing it straight away, which it comes out on Thursday, I think. Let me double check. March 31st. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. Okay, I will double check. So if that's true, if March 31st is a Wednesday, well, which it is, and the game comes out on that day, I will likely play that for a long time that day, because I really enjoyed the first Evil Genius game and have been looking forward to playing the sequel. So yeah, so I shall see people on Monday. I am going to go get some other stuff done. Maybe go play some games with some friends, but because I see some of them are playing already. That's the other reason. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll be back this on next Friday, most likely. Once again, trying to actually dig my way out of 4th. Because actually looking at it, if I can win one more game, I might actually be that balance where I'm kind of fine, because every time I'm winning, I'm just getting just enough extra points. I just need that little streak, and then maybe I'll be fine. But yeah, so see you people. I'll see you on Monday.